Hagrid's twin sister. Fucking hell. Okay, by the way, I don't kill people in my bed. Hi guys. Disclaimer, I don't kill people in my bed. I just tan. That's a snotty tissue. That's just... Right, okay. Hi guys, it's me. Sorry, I just thought I'd quickly jump in. I made a GoFundMe to fund my surgeries. Links in my description, probably. If you guys didn't see my TikTok, basically, I'm decided I want to get some surgeries on my face and my body. I talk about it a bit in this video, but not really that in detail. But I'm going to be getting this shit, so I made a GoFundMe. If you can donate anything, it's literally like, if you can donate like £1, I'd be much appreciative. Right, okay, I love you. Enjoy the video, okay, bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a quite exciting video. So I hope everyone's well, I hope everyone's doing really good. This is such an awkward video to start. Like, if you're new to my channel, I'm Bella, I'm 18. Oh my god, won't go me. I've been partying for 3 weeks, that's why I haven't been posting. I can't say that. So, if you don't already know, this month is Pride Month, so I thought I'd do like a sit-down video talking about being trans, what it's like, transition, like dating, school, coming out, down there, what it's just generally like the whole shebang. I've done a questions on my story. A lot of people ask me questions, so I've written most of them down, and yeah. Pride Month is all about educating people, so I feel like this would be a great place to start, so yeah. Without further ado, I got some notes on my phone, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let's just get into it. Oh, let's just go right in there. Do I have a dick? Going in the deep end there, aren't we? In the UK, you can get the surgery when you turn 18, but they do say to be on hormones for 2 years. So, yeah. I started hormones this year, so I will still not be getting this surgery for another 2 years. If you are 18, I think you can get it done privately. I'm not really sure, like, the whole ins and outs. I personally, I don't want to get it done yet because I'm still going through school. I have a lot going on this year. I don't want to be out. It sounds really sad, but with my job right now, I don't have time to do it. I also don't have the money. It costs like 30 grand to get it done. So, also, I don't know if I have... No pun intended. I don't know if I have the balls to do it. It's quite a scary surgery. So yeah, but that is the situation with that. I still haven't had it done. But yeah, going on to that, what surgeries have I had done? I just also want to say that if someone that is trans hasn't had the surgeries, doesn't make them less of a woman, doesn't make them less of a man. They're still the same. They just choose not to have the whatever, change into whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just if your gender is what you identify as. So yeah, I'm still a girl. My down there doesn't make a difference. Like, I'm still a girl through and through. So yeah. Surgeries, I've had no surgeries, but this year I want to get my boobs done. I'm thinking, and a few things on my face. People say I don't need it, but I just feel insecure about it. So I might get my nose done. I might get my nose done, my chin done this year, and a few other, maybe my hairline and my circle. Can you have kids? That's a good question. So, right, I can, but not my own because I don't have a womb. It doesn't just grow. I'm fucking, oh no, I don't feel, pregnant's not for me, to be honest, not gonna lie to you. Or physically, it wasn't meant for me. Being pregnant, I would just be really shit, wouldn't I? Let's be honest. Imagine me pregnant. I'd go off the wall. I'd actually, honestly, probably, anyway. You can have kids, so basically what happens is, before you start blockers and hormones, you get your sperm frozen, so you're, you know, down there frozen, not your actual baby. That's not like an ice cube block that just walks around in between your legs. No, just freeze your sperm, and then when you're ready, you do IVF, and then you put it into a surrogate mother, have your own kid, Bob's your uncle, there's your child. What is your boy name? It's right, so I think it's quite an unspoken thing because no one really talks about it, and people just go, oh my god, you can't ask that, but it is rude to ask that. Normally, if I know people in real life, I tell people quite easily in real life because they're my friend, you can know, I don't really care, you know me as a person, you know I'm trans, I'm proud of being trans, it's not like I try and hide it, but I feel like online I keep it quite private because I know my comment sections, I know what they like. If I release it, my comment section will just be my whole dead name. So my dead name's actually filtered in my TikTok algorithm, so no one can actually comment it. I believe so, don't quote me on that. Don't try it either, please. But yeah, that is honestly also, if you type in Belle Precy, I think that's one of the top searches, like what my boy name was, or like about me being a boy, which is just so sad. I personally find it quite offensive. A lot of trans people do. It's just you don't need to know, like, it doesn't make a difference to you, so that I don't think it's really like necessary, but it's always one of my most asked questions. I never will answer it ever, I don't think, to be honest. So, do I get a period? No, honestly, thank fuck, to be honest. One of the most annoying comments is when people say, like, oh, like, you get no periods, that's like so lucky. Bitch, I was born in the wrong body, how is that lucky? Obviously, trans boys can get periods. I don't really know the ins and outs of being a trans boy because I'm not. So, but I think that is possible, to be fair. So, yeah. Next question. Woo! Is a boy straight if they date you? Yes. Yes. So, I think if you say a boy isn't straight, then you're basically saying that I'm not a girl. I'm a girl through and through. I act like a girl, I look like a girl, you know. I'm starting to sound like a girl, like I'm that, sort of there, not really. No, obviously down there, it doesn't have the typical feminine parts. If someone is attracted to me, they are straight because I look like a girl, and I am a girl. So they're attracted to women, and I am a woman, so yeah. There are people out there that go for trans girls. I personally don't date them, because I do find it a bit like creepy. Probably shouldn't, but it's a bit creepy. Does a boy do anything down there when you have sex? I don't really want to share my sex life with the internet. So every trans girl is different. Some girls like, you know, using it. I personally don't. I think it honestly makes me feel disgusted having it there, so I'd rather just not think about it. Especially, I'm also not comfortable enough. I know being comfortable enough with a person to do that. If I am, I'll let you know. I won't let you know. But when do I tell a boy I'm trans? Why don't I tell a boy I'm trans straight away? So I made a TikTok saying that I don't tell boys I'm trans straight away, and that was like quite a popular question on why. And when to tell a boy you're trans, or like when to tell a girl you're trans, I think personally, it is literally when you think you're comfortable. But I know girls that have sex with boys and don't tell them they're trans because they've had the surgery. Or I know girls that will tell them straight away or from the get-go. It really depends how comfortable you are as a person. I personally have respect that people might not be comfortable with it, so I do tell them quite soon in. Also, not to break my own heart, because I know that I tell people before I get attached, because I just feel like I've been let down quite a few times. Not like, it is almost like, it's like a 80-20, 90-10 split. Like, most boys aren't cool with it most of the time. So I don't want to break my own heart. Like, I'd rather just leave it. So I just tell them quite soon. Tell them within like the first week, first few days, but I guess like once I had the surgery I sound feminine and I'm fully comfortable with myself, I probably would leave it a longer time, maybe. But with my job it's really hard for them not to know. How do you tell someone you're trans? So, I would say the best way to do it is just be like, look, okay, I hasn't tell you, if you're not comfortable with it, it's completely fine. I just want to give you a heads up because I have respect for you as a person. I hope you can respect me as well. I am transgender. I was born blah blah blah. Transitioned wherever you transitioned, and I'm now living fully as da da da. Like obviously, if they're not okay with it, they're not transphobic. But if they are a twat and go like, "You're a fucking man," then they're transphobic. Just you don't want them anyway. Also, if they don't accept you for who you are, then I'm funny makeups. Trust me, it's fine. How was school? How did you find school? How was transitioning in school? How do you think it was? It was just like constant bullying. Like people saying mean things to me, everyone treated me differently. I had like no respect in school, and also the teachers weren't great. Like they said quite a few dodgy things to me through school. I wouldn't honestly recommend my school. If anyone went to my school, you know who I'm on about. You know the teachers I'm on about. They were just like not very nice. It really depends on what year you're transitioning. I transitioned at like 13, so I was going through upper school. It wasn't a great time, to be honest. I think if you're obviously really young, people get used to it quite easily, but I don't know, because I'm not young. I am young, I'm just not 8 anymore. So I wouldn't know, but yeah. When did you come out? How did you come out? Advice on coming out. Coming out in general. Okay, so I came out at 13. As a girl, I was a very feminine boy. Like, throughout school, I was gay from like the age of like 10. Like, it's quite early. I just honestly, from the get-go, I was never normal, so it was always something different. But even when I was a boy, and I was, I was doing makeup, I was trying drag, it just wasn't enough. Like, I really did not, it just felt like something was missing. So, yeah, I think transitioning was like the only option. You know, like, it was like a missing jigsaw piece. So yeah, that's how I knew I was trans. It just clicks, like, you just know, like, there's a gut feeling, it's like, this is who I'm meant to be. So yeah, that's how I knew I was trans. And I came out at 13. Coming out advice, I'd say make sure you're safe. You can tell what someone's gonna be like roughly. You know, like, if they're gonna be nice to you or not. So if your parents aren't, you know, the nicest, just keep it private to them. Just, if your parents are transphobic, don't risk getting kicked out of the house. Just wait. I know it's really hard, but you have to put safety first. And you can put yourself in really difficult situations. So just don't be drastic. I think just really make sure it's not a phase, because people have it and it's a phase and they don't know what to do. So just make sure you're 100% sure. And then maybe what I did is I watched like an educational film on transgender people with my parents without them knowing I was trans yet, and they took it really well and they were really interested in it. So I was like, oh, okay, they take it quite well, I know that. I'll tell them I did, and they were completely okay, but they said, all right, we're just gonna see what happens. Let's just ride this boat, let's see what happens. And here I am 5 years later. Maybe even if you like bring up the topic, like in conversation with your parents, with your friends, with your family, see how they act about it, see their opinions on it, get their, you know, debate about it, see how they feel, and then you have a reasonable sort of, you can make an estimated guess on how they're gonna take it personally. So we'll just see, just move from there. Question, do you shave? I'm guessing you mean up here. Not really. I'm actually really lucky that I don't need to really shave that much. I shave like probably every few days, like, not even that, just like little stubble hair and hair, and then here I get like every few days I just shave that. But apart from that, not really. Like, I'm really lucky because I started hormones now, I'm not really gonna get it, hopefully. I'm really lucky that I did like have a tiny, I didn't like not pubes at all. I do have, yeah. I'm lucky that I didn't really pubes in the hair department that much. Thank you Jesus. What toilets did you use in school? What toilets do you use now? So I use girls' toilets in school. We all know, if you watch my TikTok, you know I wasn't allowed in girls' toilets. Sneaked in anyway, nearly got expelled quite a few times. Yeah, I use girls' toilets, I'm a girl. That's how it works. Like, no one's ever said they feel uncomfortable. No one's ever said like they feel uncomfortable about me being there. Like, yeah, yeah, that's just the way it is. How much does it cost to transition? So it really depends on what you get. Obviously, the bottom surgery or gender reassignment surgery is about 30 grand. I think it's 20 to 30k. Boobs about 5-6k. Face can be up to like face can be literally a few £100 to £20,000. You know, you can get your body done, that's a lot of money as well. It really depends on what you want to transition. So I personally will probably spend around, altogether will probably spend about 50 grand on my whole transition. Last but not least, I just thought I'd end on this note because it's really cute. What advice would you give to trans people that are coming out in 2021? It's the most accepting the world has ever probably been right now. It's not great, but you know, you have to own it. You're so strong. Like, you are unbelievably strong to do this. And, you know, you're trans for a reason. Like, someone out there, whoever, whatever you believe in, like, thought you were strong enough to do this, so you are. Keep persevering. Find a good social circle. Never feel like a burden. Never feel like you're the issue. You're not. You're, like, your feelings and your opinions matter and they're valid. And yeah, I think that's all the questions I wanted to answer. I hope everyone had a great day. I hope it's really helped people. I really hope this sort of video, you know, could help some people out. If you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. Happy Pride Month to everyone. If you guys are going to any prides, comment down below. If this video helped you out, please let me know. And yeah, I love you all so much. Stay safe. Happy Pride. Bye.